Greetings, ITCE students, and welcome to week 5 of the fall semester. This week, we are going to, in this video recording, I'm going to cover slides 1 to 5 in the PowerPoint that I posted. So here's our agenda. As you can see, if you're watching this before your actual class, we are going to, in the synchronous class, have a breakout activity, a little activity about group work. So if you're able to attend, I encourage you to do that. So last week, I went over the informational interview assignment. And in order to do an interview, you're going to have a conversation with somebody who works in IT. So somebody you don't really know. So I wanted to go over, maybe you've learned this before in a communications class, how you have a conversation, how conversations, it's kind of like a little verbal dance, and how people expect them to flow, so that as you are planning your informational interview and thinking about what you're going to say, you will maybe jot down some notes to make sure that you follow this socially accepted pattern for a conversation, and the person you're interviewing knows what's expected from them. Okay, so I encourage you to do the reading that I've posted right here. Especially, you'll need to, we do have a reflection that will be assigned next week on Teams. And so I'm asking you in the reflection to think about what you've learned from the readings and class discussions and activities. So this is one of the readings. Okay, and it's the 5 parts of conversations. It talks about the initiation stage, okay, when you make introductions to each other. And you say things like, hey, how's it going? Nice weather today. And then you say, so we're going to chat today about an interview. Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me to talk about the interview. And then you get down to the business and ask your questions, and the person answers, and then maybe you respond by making some clarifications or summarizing what happened, and then you make some closing remarks to thank them again. So this little excerpt will go into more detail about that. And once you've read it, then you can play this conversation activity that I created for you. I hope you play it. You drag the words into the correct boxes from the bottom up here. You put them in, and when you're all done, if you've arranged them correctly, you'll be good job message. Okay. So that's what I wanted to make sure that you looked at in the first 5 slides, is those links, and understand that it will help you with your informational interview.